Congratulations! You've completed the story with an overall game completion of 100%. You may return to the island by selecting Continue in order to complete any unfinished activities. I've completed it 100%. What unfinished activities? Alright, so we found everything. That's pretty cool. And we do have some extras, so let's check out what we've got going on here. Concept art. We have characters. We can view it. That's a very big change. Very big change. I mean, you can still tell it's her, but that's interesting to see that. Her hair, however, has not changed whatsoever, pretty much, except for being possibly a little more detailed in the strands. That's a pretty awesome picture. Yeah, we had so few weapons in this, to be honest, but it really felt like it was more than enough for the way that things were set up. I liked the weapons that we got throughout this game. They seemed very good. Let's see what else we got here. Samantha. So here's her in her original outfit, but not much change that we get to see there, considering that she didn't jump around like Laura. Got the endurance officers, if I could even talk properly. Too bad about Roth. That was definitely a very harsh scene there. There was some very well set up moments in this game. This guy was an asshole, though. I was happy to see him go. You were also an asshole. I kind of wish you went. But then your daughter would be gone, or alone, and that would kind of suck, so at the same time I don't wish it. I liked Grimm, but I don't feel like his character was built up enough to feel too much about him. Roth definitely was built up, but Grimm not quite so much. Here's the endurance crew, I guess. All on the bridge right now. Jonah in the background cooking something. He never got a bandage on his head like that, did he? I don't think he did. It's too bad that Alex went the way he did. That seemed like a very, very crappy end for a screwdriver and a wrench. Get to see everyone here. Who? Wait, who the hell's that? I don't recognize that girl. She was definitely not on the endurance. Who? Is this just like a crew member that was pulled and they decided not to have her? Or did I forget something? I don't remember that crew member at all. Either I forgot something or that just was not in the game. So this is apparently what he looked like before he became that. Committed seppuku. All the various different looks of, I think that's Hoshi? Oh yes, it's right there. I should read. Got Himiko here. Different looks for her too. And her slowly crumbling over time. Apparently she kept her face painted to not reveal that she was this rotting flesh thing underneath. That's it for those. Let's check out the Storm Guard. Those guys were pretty creepy up until they were killable. But I'm guessing based on the fact that possibly these were the World War II guys, that might have been why they had bullets. I don't know. It seems awfully convenient. I think it would have been nice if there was less bullets to go around and all of this was made a lot harder somehow. Maybe on a higher difficulty. I think I was playing on normal, so maybe if it was even worse, then it would have been a lot more difficult. So I guess this is what Matthias looked like before he changed to his crazy Sun Queen clothing. Guess he found some chalk or something to put that on the back of his clothing. This is Vladimir. Don't really remember him being all that difficult. Solari tank, I think, is the guy that we killed on board the ship. Yeah, he seemed a lot more scary before we actually fought him. He was pretty easy in the end. What else we got going? More Solari. Got some hunters here. Sappers, with lots and lots of dynamite. Warriors that have extra powerful stuff. And armor. And an enforcer. Enforcers didn't seem all that bad. You just kind of hit them once in the face and it was gone. Actually, they might have been elite. One way or another, the guys at the end seemed very easy. You just had to hit them once in the face and once more in the face and they were gone. And these are all the prisoners, some of which we killed because they were suffering. So we've got some environments here. The Endurance. That is quite a big ship. Is this still the Endurance? I'm guessing it is. Certainly looks like the same ship, it's just this is not there when I'm looking from this angle, so that kind of throws me off. It really does look like the same ship, though. Yeah. This just looks like it's all Endurance. Well, duh. Yeah, it is the Endurance, but still, it kind of threw me off there. Anyway, Scavenger's Den. I kind of remember this place. I definitely remember that place. That was a strange place. Captured in the Den, huh? So that's like the beginning of the game. Graffiti here. So what you're saying is the Solari are the ones who put all of this graffiti around. It wasn't any of the Sun Queen's people who ever did that. Yeah, that was a pretty creepy place. I don't even know if we had this when we came up to this, because I think this axe is given to us just a little bit later to get doors open. When we're, it's just after the forest area where we're first hunting. We go down into that place and there's someone who's using it to skin animals or something. So I think that was after this, because this is the very beginning of the game. Anyway. Coastal Fortress here. Oh, no, man. Yeah, that was the beginning of the game, because this is where the totems were. This is like the first fire. So, yeah. I'm not sure I remember this place, though. I remember that place for sure. That's where we go down and get the axe. Ah, memories. This was a good game. This was a very good game. And I like that there's these things that I just remember and enjoy just from looking at this stuff. It's pretty cool. I really liked this area because it was the first area that we really got to do some sneaking. Let's check out the mountain village. Actually, this might have been the area. No, I think it was the last area. Man, those wolves can look really terrifying sometimes. Alright, that's all there is to that. Let's check out the mountain base. Oh yeah, I remember this place, and you had to jump up here, and there was that fire up there. That was interesting. I liked a lot of these places. They were very well done. Whoever did the level design, which I completely spaced out looking at during the credits, you are awesome. All of you are awesome, depending on how many people did it. Because the level design in this was great. Wow, that radio tower, way up there, man. That was pretty high. And where you really started to feel that Lost vibe because there was snow in that area. This game is better than Lost, though. I gotta say, Lost ended on a very weird note. No spoilers here. Alright, yeah. Man, so much stuff that we went through in this game. So much stuff. Got the Chasm Monastery. I definitely don't remember this room if it was actually in this game, but it's pretty neat. Mountain Descent, where we went down the crazy way. Yeah, with the parachute and all. I'm surprised we managed to make it through that pretty unharmed. That seemed very dangerous. Shantytown? Man, Shantytown was interesting. It felt kind of hard to navigate compared to the other areas. Maybe because a lot of the area around it looked a little samey. And I felt it was a little bit harder to find items in Shantytown. Though I did find them all. It did feel a little bit more difficult just because of the sameness of some of it. It was still good, though. I do not remember that. That looks pretty awesome, though. I do remember this. Or I wish she would have shot Matthias. Okay, if she hadn't shot Matthias, we wouldn't have gone through all the other cool stuff, but still. This was the fortress that was burning, and I couldn't get the loot off that random guy that I was trying to. Yeah, this was a pretty awesome location. Definitely liked the palace there. Summit Forest. Yeah, we didn't really kill guys like this in Summit Forest. That would have been interesting, that you're trying to defend Roth's corpse here as people are coming up. That would have been very different. And that looks like Matthias's saw blade thing. Huh. It still kind of looks like the just the Flaming Fortress at this point. It's not really Summit Forest. Yeah, this is... None of this is really what happened, as far as I can see. Why would you want to drop down here exactly? Is that to mean you're dead or something? I don't know. Oh, I see. This thing is supposed to fall down as the fire is burning it off, so you can get across, and that kind of gets kicked off or something. Okay, I see what they were trying to do. That is not Summit Forest at all. This, however, is definitely the gondola ride. Whaler Salvage. That's where this place was getting shot up and we had to climb on it. That was pretty neat. Don't remember seeing a cannon hanging from the ceiling, though. That's definitely different. I'm sad we didn't really get to do too much with the this kind of gun here. I would have liked that. Battle from the deck. Alright. Got the shipwreck beach here, where we are blowing up a whole bunch of bombs and finding those cairns, whatever they were. I like the shipwreck beach. I think that might be one of my favorite locations in this game. There's a lot of very good locations in this. Summit Forest definitely ranks up there. It's either the beach or the Summit Forest, just because of the really awesome sneaking there. Definitely felt like some kind of predator during that. It's the bunker and the endurance here. This felt like some kind of lab to me when we were going through it. there's the ship kind of broken in half. Research base. This, oh yeah, and this is, I guess, the end of the research base location. This one didn't feel as much like a lab to me as the other place did. Yet this seems like it should be a research base. I like how they've got the two things that you have to pull over here, but none of the other ones. It's just like the way that you were going up there. I like how they've drawn all of that detail in there. That's neat. Got a buoy down there. And a wrecked artillery cannon. Awesome stuff. And the final pictures here with a random white Slender Man. That looks pretty awesome. I don't remember actually seeing it much like this. It looked more intact when we were on the way there. And they looked a lot closer than being on two things, and it looked more like Sam was on a stool that was below where Himiko was. Yeah, see? Totally what I was thinking about. Guess that's it for that. Got character models here. Jonah. Ah, lets you check out his entire character model in case you were curious about his tribal tattoos for some reason. Like you didn't look at them very closely in the game, I guess. Alright, what else do we got here? Got Grim, who looks like he's about ready to sock someone in the face. Alex here, who died for really stupid reasons. I still can't get over the fact that he died for a wrench and a screwdriver. That's ridiculous. Reyes, who I really didn't like as a character. She was, I guess you were not really supposed to like her all that much, but she got very cruel towards Laura throughout the game. And this guy was just dumb. He was a dumb jerk who was way too full of himself. And I really figured that kind of stuff about him from the very beginning, too. Here's Sam. She was a cool character. Ceremonial Sam. Yeah, I noticed those little splotches on her, and I was like, did Queen Himiko get into her? And then I was like, nah, that's probably just paint. Neat garb. Wonder where they got this ceremonial stuff from. I guess maybe he put it together for the other people long ago. I was really sad to see Roth die in this game. That was definitely the high point of the emotional roller coaster with this game, was Roth. Roth getting killed was kind of unexpected. Endurance Deckhand. This guy, wasn't he at the end of the game? He wasn't really the Endurance. That was a different ship. Innocent Laura. Before she knows anything's going on. Lara Croft. When she's gotten stabbed in the stomach, nothing else. She doesn't even have a gun, it looks like. And Survivor Laura still doesn't have a gun. Wound has kind of dried up and is not very visible anymore. She's gotten plenty dirty and scarred up. Prisoners, pretty creepy looking. A Solari tank. I think this was a guy, but he doesn't have the tool on him. But this looks like the guy that we did kind of a little boss fight against. Oni Warrior. They look pretty epic. I like the Japanese armor that they've got going on. Samurai armor. Got a stalker here. Is that the big one? I think that's the big one. Yeah, because his back is not covered. It seems kind of silly that his back wouldn't be covered. I think it would have been more interesting if you had to kind of shoot at these sun clasps, and maybe you could take his armor off bit by hitting sun clasps. It would have been a little bit harder, but it would have been kind of neat. Because his back just being uncovered is kind of odd. I love the way that we killed this guy with the dual guns. Very reminiscent of Lara Croft's dual guns. Definitely a throwback there. And the Sun Queen cracking herself open. She's got all those little sun symbols all over her. Alright. And we got characters, or credits down here, and that seems to be about it. The only other thing we've got is multiplayer. I'm not going to be doing that. I have no interest in doing multiplayer, nor am I online currently, so. Got 31 of 50 achievements. I imagine most of the rest of the achievements are multiplayer achievements. Definitely not going to worry about getting those. Possibly a shotgun achievement or something, because I didn't really do much with that. But this was definitely fun. Definitely go out and get this. I love this game. Anyway, bye for now, and I'll see you on the next Let's Play.